Welcome to Unblocking the Chain. My name is Jonathan, and I'm here to take you along my crypto and blockchain journey. First off, I wanted to let you know I am not a financial advisor. I'm sharing what I'm learning, so please make sure to do your own research and your own due diligence. This is called Coinbase Pro. I'd say Coinbase Pro is one of the most commonly known exchanges out there. Most people know about Coinbase. So this is Coinbase. It's very similar to what you saw with other apps like Voyager. They have the charts, but Coinbase has a couple more bells and whistles that Voyager does not have. I just want to remind you, I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure you do your own research. But with Coinbase, if you want to transfer money into Coinbase, you hit the little guy right here in the bottom right corner, and you go here, add payment method. You hit add payment method, and it brings up the Plaid login. Same thing. You would click continue, you would search for your bank account, and then you'd log in with your username and password and pick whichever account after you've logged in. It's a trusted third party that connects the exchange with the bank account, and so you could transfer money back and forth, and it doesn't go directly from the exchange, so they don't get your personal information. This is the fiat market, so it's if you transferred in dollars or USD or whatever the currency is wherever you're at. If I was going to trade Ethereum, for instance, I can click here. And if I wanted to buy, I have $550 in USD in my account right now. I could hit buy, and they have a couple different options. They have a limit order, which is the way that I personally would buy. But if you want to just buy with the current price, I could say, okay, I'm going to buy $550. That's the amount. And that would get me 1.19 ETH after the fees. So now I preview the order, and that's just a market order. But if I wanted to go to a limit order, I could take that same amount, and I could say that I wanted the value of ETH currently is 2,847. If I said, okay, I only want to buy it once it dips to 2,800. So now I'll get a little bit more ETH because of that, or I'll spend a little less money. So either way, yes. So that way I'm actually either saving the USD or I'm getting more ETH, but then I'll only buy if the price goes to the price that I want. And that comes down to, you being able to look at the trading signals and things like that, which I'm going to get into in just a moment. You could do the same thing from sell. So I'm buying, but you'd sell. Then you also, so yeah, there you go. So you can see the same exact thing. I could put a limit order, or say I want to sell when the price goes up to $2,900, and I wanted to sell $2,900 worth of ETH, and I could say the price that I wanted. That's what a limit order is. You basically say the price that you want, and then it won't place the order unless it hits that price. And then there's also the thing that's called stops, and that's if the price starts, say, goes up and then it starts to reverse. You could have a stop, basically a exit clause, that if it starts to go back in the other direction, it's protecting you from it reversing too much, and then it starts to sell. So again, this is not me trying to go through exactly how to trade. It's just showing you that you could buy it, and that's a smarter way to buy, just using things like limit orders, because you're able to get it for a little less price, and it usually covers the price of whatever the fee is just in the amount that it dipped. It's pretty straightforward with Coinbase Pro, and then you could just transfer that to another account in the same way. You just send the crypto, or you could transfer profits back to your bank account if you're trying to increase your USD or whatever your fiat currency is. That is Coinbase Pro. It's fairly simple. You're able to take that income and make it so you don't have to pay the fees, and you're able to pick the price that you want to buy, and then also have that protection from those stop limits. And this is basically protecting you from, it going too far in the wrong direction. Coinbase Pro, really well-respected company. If you want to try out Coinbase Pro, there's a link to it, to Coinbase, in the description. Just sign up for Coinbase and then go to pro.coinbase.com, and that will bring you to the pro version of their site. So they have like 2 different versions. Don't use the regular one because there's much higher fees. There's no reason to pay those fees if you have a way to get around them. And again, if you want to join and hang out with us in the Discord, there's also a link to that in the description. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'd love to know what you want me to go over, what things I need to learn. Like if you have any suggestions, I don't know what I don't know, so I need to know what to look into. So again, thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. And if you want to check out the next video, check out one of these videos that's going to pop up on the screen. And take care. I will see you next time. Bye.